Hello, everybody. It is 8/23/2014, 11:32 in the AM. A few things have happened. Our landlord is coming by, and my mother's asked me to go with her and talk to him. Well, I mean, I won't talk. I'll just be there to listen and all that stuff. But I'll be also unbeknownst to both of them, I'll be trying to record the conversation just to be safe. Now, to be honest, I don't know how far my phone can record, because I can't bring out the microphone or whatever, or a laptop. But I don't know. But this, so I'm gonna try to record with my phone, and I'll hopefully it works. I won't put it on here, so it's just there to have it. I mean, I'll save it, put it on the computer laptop thingy, but I won't actually put it on YouTube or whatever. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just saving it just in case if he says something stupid. Because as you know, what's what happened. He owes quite a bit of money actually, about $1,200, which as a I don't know, it's quite a bit. But a realtor, either you make a lot of money, but you spend a lot of money as well. So if you just stopped spending money on his houses or whatever, and just worked on maybe not one house, I don't know, because apparently he has 8 or whatever. It's a lot of money that you were just spending. So anyway, yeah, and he's coming over to talk about a payment schedule or whatever, to make us pay or whatever. And my mother called XL again, saying, this, and they keep. It's infuriating. I know, in my brain, it's not our fault, but she keeps on saying that they can just shut us off. They can make us pay, but all that stuff, and I don't know. But see, here's the thing. My mother was talking to the person, saying, with XL, it should be the landlord be paying the bill or whatever, but he just hasn't. And apparently why it became so big is because he continuously had been paying it. He kept on getting feed for not paying it, which doesn't really make any sense. But I guess to make someone pay, you have to continuously make them if you don't pay, this is going to keep on getting bigger, and it's only going to be your fault for not paying or whatever. And those people, I know, a lot of companies actually do try to help people, as much as you go oh, it's so expensive or whatever. Once you actually get a pill, if you talk to them and go I can't pay it, I can't pay it all, I have to do it a plan, or whatever, they'll be okay, we can do a plan. So eventually you will pay it off, but you have to sign this contract saying that you have to pay this right now. And we'll stop feeing you for this, but you have to pay it. Instead of, paying the normal $123 or whatever every month that you generally do, you pay $200 and whatever, which, in 4 months, hopefully you'll be able to pay off half of the thing. This is a 2-year contract, you have to do it, and then eventually you will. And apparently, actually, our bill only only has about $300 on it left, so it's 2 more months left. I think, which is great, but again, the guy just will not give up, and I'm getting nervous because we've been dealt a lot of horrible cards. I don't know if it's just really difficult because they keep on saying it's his bill, but my mother keeps on going legally can he make us pay or whatever. I just don't know. And my father keeps on asking me to find new places to go. There are no more places. There are no more apartments to rent. There's no more houses for rent either that we can afford. We can go up to $1,200. That's as high as we can go. No more. And every single nice place goes up to $1,700 a month. We can't afford that. If I had a job, maybe, but that would be me giving away all my money, and I don't really. Oh, sorry, I thought I heard something. But that would be me giving all my money, and I don't mind giving all my money to pay it, but it's just annoying. Um, hold on, wait, hold on. If it's $1,700. Oh no, it would cost 100 years. It would be 100 years to pay off that bill. I think. Wait, hold on. What am I saying? 1,700. I'm gonna have to calculate this. If a house cost $170,000, paying, and you paid it, $1,700 a month, you would have to pay 100 times. That's 100 months, which would be 10 years. It would take 10 years to. That makes sense. It took me 10 years to pay this off, and then it's yours or whatever. But still, that's 10 years of that's a long time. Anyway, so yeah, I'm still quite nervous about this, and I don't know what to do. See, another thing why I'm nervous is because I have to just stand there to listen. So it's gonna be a little embarrassing. My father isn't here, which is stupid. He should be here, but the landlord doesn't like him, and my father doesn't like him either. So he asks specifically not to have my father there because they don't get along. So yeah. On a lighter note, I am up to date on Attack on Titan. I know basically everything. I'm not good with names, but I'm good with faces. So I don't know their names, but I know their faces. Like literally, I know Eren, Jean, Sasha, Connie. For some reason, it's not Connie. It's Connor or whatever, but they call him Connie. So yeah, I guess in a weird way, I only know the English names. Well, they're English, so I know them better. But there's Mikasa. I believe her name is Armin. There's Annie and all that stuff, but I don't know the names. I know the faces. Anyway, so yeah, I'm up to date. I thought actually Attack on Titan only had 60 chapters and it was over. It was already over, but apparently it isn't. It's like I guess it's still going. So yeah, but so yeah, but the one that I'm actually more interested in, oddly enough, is Claymore. Because well, I don't know, it's not, it's better drawn, to be honest. The story itself is a little bit better because Attack on Titan kind of turned it like this is spoilerish, but the second half of Attack on Titan, which like 32 chapters were the 25 episodes of season 1, and then I would assume the last of it would be 60. The rest of the 60 chapters would be season 2 or something like that. But there's a lot that happened in this one. There's a lot of talking, so maybe it wouldn't be as much. But anyway, 2009. Is this a monthly manga? Hold on, let me see. Apparently, because man, I did not know this. Sorry, but the sorry, but the second half of the manga became more of what is it called? A political thing, because it's more political now. There's not a lot less fighting. I mean, there was quite a bit of fighting, but there was a lot of talking and whatever. Like the first half is just like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna have to fight and do this, do that, whatever. And this one is more about truth, whatever. I guess in a sense, it's kind of like Death Note. The first half was really actiony, all this stuff was happening, and then it ended on a huge note. and after spoilers, Elle dies. And then the second half was just a huge amount of talking, which, funny enough, there's only 35 episodes. In episode 20 something, Elle dies in the whatever, but it feels like the second half of which isn't the second half, feels longer than the first half, because I forget when he dies, but it's after 15, because I think it was like 25th episode Elle dies, and there's only 10 episodes of the second part, yet for some reason it was like quite it just felt really long, and so did this one as well. It was like 40 pages every single chapter, which is kind of unheard of, because I don't know if this is a what is it called? I don't know if this is a hold on, I gotta go. Okay, guys, it's been about 32 minutes since I last talked to you. The conversation went for 32 minutes and 42 seconds. Started at 12:19 p.m. And actually, I think the problem resolved itself. Thankfully. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Okay, so this is what happened. We went outside. Bill was there. I have to admit, the moment I saw him, I was really upset, because I was like, if this guy does anything, I mean, obviously I won't be able to do anything because I'm a coward. I'm going to admit it. I'm a coward. I'm a hypocrite and all that stuff. I can't talk to people. I'm scared of people. But I was still upset. Doesn't mean I can't think about going, wish I could punch him. Anyway, but we talked for a bit. Man, he is just like my father. I think that's the reason why they don't like talking to each other. Because, like, he's loud. He always has to hear things over and over again because he just can't understand something. I mean, I'll admit, though, it was confusing for me because I don't understand gas meters and all that stuff. There should be a better, like, I'm a visual learner, so I have to see things as it's happening. I can't be like, this account number, blah, 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 952, blah, 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 0078, whatever. This one had $118 of whatever. This one, blah, 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 and all this. Anyway. So, yeah. But eventually, I won't go into too much details, but it was a little, like, 32 minutes of talking to one person, and Bill is just really, he isn't, thankfully enough, he isn't angry at us. He's angry at the people. And I don't know why, to be honest. But I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe he is actually, like, a decent person, I'm not sure. But he was talking to people, quite upset. He was like, this is way too complicated. It should not be this complicated. All this, like, just listen to me, and because he was getting upset. But then at the end of it all, of the $1,200 whatever amount of money, he's gonna pay for the $1,200. But there is, I guess, honestly, truthfully, when he went from 3 meters to 2 meters or whatever, but as they switched it around, since it was 1 meter, he was being charged by it. Now, legally, it's his fault. He shouldn't have been stupid. He should have done this beforehand, but shut off the meter. He should have realized, obviously, in 2 apartments, you take off the meter, you put 2 meters on it. You shut off one of the meters, I guess. I don't know if you can do that, but then the meter would be, whoever's in the place would be, because it's how apartments work. I'm assuming everyone has their own meter. It's all connected to wherever. But if that apartment isn't being, if that apartment doesn't have anything on, nothing plugged in, nothing whatever, no electricity, whatever. So whatever. But he didn't do that. He had 3 meters. Because I found out this was a sobriety house, so drunk people and all, which I guess kind of makes sense. It does look like that. It looks pretty old. It has like 70 furnishing, kind of. Anyway, but the time where he was being charged, but technically we were using it, and again, technically we were using it, but technically more legally it was his fault. $270 he was being charged with that wasn't his, and I guess $270. Okay, he said. It's in the thing. I'm sure I have it recorded. Hopefully I do. He spent $30,000 on a place 7 months of his life. That's what he said. out of nowhere. He was like, "Oh yeah, this is getting really confusing because I was working on another place, spent $30,000 on. Stop wasting all this money. This is the reason why you're having money problems because you keep on doing this. Go work on some other place. I'm sure there's other crack dens you can go to. That's what's annoying about him, because he doesn't understand that you have to do it systematically, not do everything at once. Because when you see him, he is balding at the top. He has kind of glassy eyes. He looks like he's been beat up. He looks like an angry nice person. Like, he's nice, but if you mess with him, like, I was right. The first time I met him, I was like, he looks like an angry nice person, just like my father. and I found out it was true because I read up about him, and turns out he went to a fight with one of his tenants, and he hit them with a lockbox. So anyway, but he was like, half of the stuff isn't yours, but technically it wasn't. Like, I don't know where that made any sense. Oh, I shouldn't have left, but I did, and they were like, "Oh, you can leave now." I was like, "Okay, cool, thanks," because like my mother wanted me there so I can listen on to the conversation, but she didn't know that I recorded the thing. So if worst comes to worst, I have the conversation recorded. Anyway, he said that half the stuff wasn't. I mean, I guess, well, it actually does kind of make sense. But anyway, so it was like $44, $118, $100 and something. Anyway, so it went up to $270 technically, around that. And he said, pay half of it, I'll be fine, or pay $100. Doesn't really matter to me. But like, this is what it is. And like my mother said like 3 times or twice, he's like, we don't want any problems. We just want to get it sorted out. And he's like, no, I totally understand. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, if things do come pretty bad and we can't move or whatever, I think he'll let us stay, hopefully. Now that we have all this, because like obviously this year it's been pretty rough. He had to fix a lot of things and all that stuff. But now that he has most of the stuff fixed, and we've already lived like this, I'm sure everything will be, next year. I doubt there'll be anything else, wrong. Hopefully. The only thing I can think of is the front door to the place, because you go to the place. You go to our place. You go through the front door. You have the stairs, and you have the small. You can go forward like 4 feet and go to the door again, onto another door, and then you go into our place. Anyway, the front door, at the at the front of the house itself, is like kind of falling apart, because he did all the work. Anyway, also I found out he was a realtor, but then he got his license suspended for about a year. Anyway, so yeah, like I would give up all my money, to pay that guy, so we just get this over with, I'm so tired of living in this fear of what you do being harmed because there'd be no air, no electricity or whatever. And I'm just really upset. Anyway, so yeah, now it's over with. Hopefully. I'll talk to Mother once they come back inside. And I have to somehow get 32 megabytes, 100 and something megabytes, 119, I believe, megabytes worth of audio, 119.8 megabytes of audio off of my cell phone to the laptop. I don't know. So yeah, I really do hope this is finally over, because it's been messing with me emotionally. Like, well, not emotionally, like mentally. So, so yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. Thankfully, it's over. Also, though, something kind of odd happened. So I was working with not working. So as I told you, I had pen pals. So this is how it happened. John and Javen. I left John. Javen left me. I got pen pals. I had one comrade left over from everyone summer. Anyway, I got 2 pen pals, Lily and Kai. Kai was a bigender, and I didn't really, I liked her, but it was like, stop fooling yourself. You're a girl. Lily was pretty cool, actually. She's still actually on my Skype list or whatever. We don't talk, though. It was kind of annoying. What's the point? Anyway, but then I wanted more people. So I went through my past, and there was Izzy, a German girl who I knew, and Lily. Well, another girl named Lily, but she called herself Gabe because she, you know, because she's confused and in a phase. Anyway, Gabe did not talk to me at all. She did. She was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going? Like, let's talk some more." And then she just stopped talking to me. Like, okay. And then Izzy talked to me quite a bit, and then she found me. She was like, I said something about her going to the bathroom and how I have a pretty good imagination or something like that. I mean, like, it wasn't anything sexual. I swear to God, it was not at all. It's just I have a really good imagination. I'm not kidding. And it's quite creative in the sense that I can imagine basically anything as long as I know what it is. If people go like, oh, you see like a red rainbow filled with this triple helix, blah, blah, and you just keep on spooning things. As long as I know what it is, I'll be able to imagine it. When I'm walking down the street or whatever, which I don't do that much anymore, but when I do, I can imagine what the perspective would be if I was standing on top of a tree and what it would look like. So, and it's pretty cool. I actually get like motion sickness. It's kind of funny. Oh, parents are here. I have to go see. Oh, they're downstairs. I can hear them downstairs. Fudge. I said fudge, not the F word. But why are they still talking about it? I thought they just figured it out. Hold on, I have to listen to this. Okay, guys, I have to leave for well, I mean, you're not going to notice, but I have to leave for 30 minutes to pick up my sister with my mother. But everything's okay. Bill's still upset, though, because apparently he's getting charged from the people upstairs, but that has nothing to do with us, so F them, and we're in the clear. Thank you, guys. I'm actually really happy right now. Oh, God. Anyway, you know what? I was gladly willing to pay all my money, so let's just get this over with. But, anyway, but yeah, so I'm going to be leaving now, hopefully. I don't know. Hopefully I can get a treat or something like that. But I'm leaving. I'm going to, because we have to get my younger sister from somewhere, which I'm assuming it's actually going to take really, really quick time. And then I'll come back and finish this. Hopefully the girls won't take the laptop. I'll say, hey, don't take the laptop. I've just finished my podcast or something like that. Okay? I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Hey guys, back from picking up my sister. Oh, hold on, I have to close the door. So, let me explain how things went after I left. First, my mother wanted me to go with her. I was like, fine. Got to the door, found out my father was about to go. Then my mother said, no, you drive slow. And then he said something about she had bad brakes. So stop driving like a woman or whatever. Sorry. And then, it's okay. Anyway, so we got to the door. Before this, we were hearing Bill yell downstairs, as I was telling you. Apparently we put in a third meter for some reason. I have no idea why. And apparently he's getting billed from upstairs somehow. So yeah, but hopefully, I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with us. So I really don't care. Anyway. Yeah, but we listened on to the conversation just a little bit because we can hear through the vents. Anyway, so then we started to leave. Father was not going to go with us, so my mother left. Bill was there in the front again. talking again. I think to the same guy. Sorry, I know I'm being a little hard to talk to right now. Anyway, so he was there. My mother kept on walking. I was like, "Mother, you're not gonna lock the door. You're not gonna lock the door." Well, I didn't say that, but she wasn't gonna lock the door. So I went to my father. It's like, "You're not leaving?" And he said, "No." I was like, "Well, you have to lock the door." And he's like, "Why aren't you locking the door?" It's like, "I don't have any keys. How am I supposed to?" So then he started to lock the door, and then he opened up the door again, and he was like, "Oh, do you want to go?" Like, "What you two?" My dog was there, and he was like, "Oh, do you want to go with her?" And then she almost got through the door because he's a moron. I nearly started yelling in front of Bill. It was embarrassing. Then we left, and we kept on calling. My youngest sister, who we were going to pick up, was about 2 miles away. Anyway, on the way there, we saw a teacher who used to be, who I think used to work when I was there as well, which was 10 years ago. Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so we were there. Oh, so we saw her, and I found out that she had a heart attack, and she can't remember things apparently. Her mother was worrying about her the entire time. And we picked up my sister. We came back. Bill wasn't here, thankfully. And now I'm here. Oh, I told my father if he ever did it again, I'd kill him. Which obviously isn't true. But I punched him. Because when it comes to things that I actually care about, I'd kill somebody. I'm not lying. And yes, I understand that it's weird caring so much about it, something that isn't related to you. But I don't care. I mean, well, I do care. Anyway, so now I'm here. I'm gonna probably render this, try to work on Assassin's Creed Unity. So, yeah. Oh. Sad thing about this is that I'm not allowed to go to Panda Express again. Well, I'm supposed to go every other week, I guess. So. So. She had an ice cream cone, which is the reason why I had to eat it so quickly. But also the reason why it was so crunchy, because it was the cone. But now I'm done, so I'm fine. Oh yeah, I have to find out some way to put the to put the ooh, that was loud, wasn't it? A little too loud. To put the conversation onto my laptop so I can save it. I'm like 50-50 now, because I used to not care about if a pop was cold or warm. It didn't really matter to me, because when a pop was warm, Coke actually more bubbly-ishy, and but like when it, like, I don't know, it's really weird, but like it burns the throat, which I kind of like, which I guess is also kind of like an alcoholic thing. But so yeah, but yeah, so like yeah. Other than that though, I think that's really it. I'm gonna render this and try to go and do the Assassin's Creed thingy. But other than that, I doubt I'll have anything else to do because I'm quite bored. But I don't. Nah, it's not that I don't feel good. It's just I really have to go to the bathroom. Bleh. And oh, Doctor Who today. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I probably should have done this later. Oh, but I can't. Oh, let me see. Let me see when it goes on. Let me pause it for a second. Okay, so it comes out at 8. I've been gone a lot longer than what you think I've been. I've John called me and we talked for like an hour. It's 2:01 p.m. now. So anyway, but yeah, so I'm done now. With everything, I guess, for today. I really have to go to the bathroom though, I have to admit. But so yeah, so I think I'm done for the day with this. Attack on Titan is not over and all that stuff, so it's pretty cool, I guess. I'll render this, and then as I'm rendering, I'll go to the bathroom. And then as I'm uploading, I'll try to work on the Assassin's Creed Unity thing. So yeah.